Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of our Palworld Terraria Only playthrough. We are just up the mountain from where we left off last episode. We are going to continue on with our journey for a base spot. We're about to hit our first nighttime, though, so to save a little progress, we're going to come hit our fast travel point here. In the previous episode, if you missed it, we got our world started. We have explored a little bit of the starting area, and we have, for Terraria, pals that are available. We have Foxparks and Kativa, and since Herbil is in the sealed realm of Terraria, he is allowed, which is very nice. Those sealed realm of Terraria pals make this entire playthrough possible, so very much appreciated to them. We need to find a base spot now, though. And I think if I keep going north some, we get into some of the areas that have some coal, but also some ore with them as well. And that is very much what I would like. I know there's one northeast in the Verdant Brook area, but I've made a base there in every single one of my worlds so far, and I kind of want to get away from that. I've seen a bunch of other really cool looking base spots that I would like to make one at, and kind of want to just, change it up from the usual stuff that I do. I've also just realized I haven't made a glider yet, so we have to be particularly careful getting down from here. I say that as I just take half my remaining health and fall damage. I guess I can have my Foxparks out to keep me less cold. Keep me warm, that's the word I was looking for there. Bring it back up here. So yeah, last episode I forgot he set to aggressive, then we set him to defensive. Look, bro, if you eat that, that's on you. If you want to do this, it's all you, bro. Alright, I mean, hey, you're doing pretty good so far. Keep going, keep going. You got him, you got him. I'm spawning Herbal right behind you. Good damage, Herbal, good. I can use my fist. There we go. Good work. Command to defensive. So yeah, as I was saying, last episode, we got a few pals to get started, and we explored some, went over the rules, and we did a dungeon to end it off on, where I got a Killamari. So, once I can make a Killamari, once I get the pals to make a Killamari Primo, I am allowed to use Killamari Primo since they are in the sealed realm of Terraria. So that is very nice information to know. I should avoid the Helsifier here. That's not possible now. I'm sorry, Foxparks. No, get the loot moon away from me too. I could use a loot moon, but not yet. This is looking sketchy. Oh, wow. Foxparks, please don't try it, buddy. We just need to run away right now. fuck, Sparks? No, stop it. Yo, is this Hellzephyr gonna leave me alone? And there's a loot moon up here now as well. Yo, go away! Thank you, Herbal. Maybe the Hellzephyr will leave me alone now. This is where the Veilet is, right? Have we really traveled all the way up here already? Yeah, we have. Look at that. And there's a loot moon up here now as well. We're gonna try and leave him alone. He's munching that. Is it a muncher over there? Muffling, that's what it is. Of course, there's another alpha Hellzephyr up here. I just want my fast travel point. Thank you. That's all that I wanted. I would very much like to run now. Alright, you know what? We're gonna jump up here. We're gonna try to jump up here. We're gonna scope out the surrounding area. Just to see if we got some good base spots around. Never mind. We're gonna get dogged on by the Hellzephyr still. Alrighty, first death of the series. Would you look at that? That's okay, because we have a fast travel point literally right next to us. And guess who's also here? Please leave me alone. Yes, just go munch on your Cinnamoth that you killed. Oh. Oh, okay. We're gonna attempt to get up here. There we go. Now we can see a little better. I want to say that there is a decent spot around here somewhere. I'm trying to remember where it is, though. I don't think it's this one up here. That just looks like a bunch of stone. It might be a little further out, or it might be up to the left. I can't quite remember. That's some brown cherries. Those are going to be useful for breeding later on. Oh. Well, we're alive. This is why I need to build the glider. Probably ASAP. But I would like to find my base spot first. There's a couple things that were over there. Yeah. We'll go to there, and then we'll start putting stuff into weight and work speed now. That's a pretty spot. It's another egg. What are those? Some gale claws. There's a cruel pal tamer. I'm pretty sure that's a boss fight against him, and I don't really feel like dying again. So we're gonna ignore him. There's an alpha drain up here. There's an alpha drain up here. I believe we're also near our first watchtower. Is that a Mimog too? It is. You know what? We're gonna grab this watchtower. We'll leave the Mimog alone. That might be where I'm thinking of. I can always pull up the interactive map and look around here and see where some stuff is. Yep. This is more or less what I was remembering. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of ore and 1 of coal for right now. That should be good enough. Grab this watchtower first before we build our POW box. There we go. We have our first watchtower of the series. We've unlocked all this. I know this is Anubis up here. We're going to leave him alone for a long while, though. I have just realized, I don't know how I'm getting back down here. Can I build up here? Oh, wait, I can. I've never actually tried this. I need 2. This is so huge. I had no idea you could even do this. And then we can build our glider. Look at that. I think for now this is a pretty good spot to get started at. We got 8 ore nodes and a coal node right there. We got some stone, we got some trees. There's a bunch of really good natural resources around here. So we can get started down here for now. But where to place the box? I believe I can place it right here, and that should cover a bunch of trees, all the ore, some stone, some more stone. Yeah. That's a good spot. And then I can build some of my farms and whatnot over there, or up here as well. Yeah. In fact, I think we're going to attempt to get started with that. I think that should be about... Ooh. Is that too high? Oh, is that perfect? No. No. Oh, so close. And I can't not place it on ground. Well, shucks. Can I do a triangle here? I'll do a triangle thing. I need more wood.
Yep.
I want to see, can I do the stairs on top of the triangle? I don't think I can. But we're going to try it. No, I cannot. There, already. Alright, we'll try it right here. This might be the exact same result. Oh, maybe. This might work. You know what? I think this might work. Oh, I just realized. Do I have a logging pal? Ooh, it's just Shroomer and Shroomer not. Oh, yeah, it's just Shroomer and Shroomer not. Alrighty. I don't think... Yeah, none of them can do it. Alrighty. That is unfortunate, but you know what? We move. It's all right. I can look up real quick. What do I need to make a Killamari Primo? Let's go to the breeding calculator. For those of you wondering, I'm using paldb.cc. And if you come here to tools, breeding calculator, we're going to select Killamari Primo from Killamari. We need a Ribunny. Alrighty. That seems doable. For now, though, I think we're going to deploy a Kativa. But I need a primitive workbench and a wooden chest. We have a workbench here. We're going to make a quick wall corner. Primitive workbench can go right here. And what was the other one? Wooden chest. Storage. I need 5 more wood. There we go. I got 7 just to be safe. Wooden chest. We'll build that right here. Actually, I'm going to leave that sit. Yeah, it does work. Okay. That is quite perfect, actually. Because I can put a bunch of farms and whatnot up there as well. And put a herbal out. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I got a 9-second to my lamb ball mutton. I got an egg. Feed my Kativa an egg. I didn't see the berries down here. That is unfortunate. Alright. I'm gonna break that. We need some more wood here in a sec. That takes 2, that also takes 2, so there's no point in me not doing this. I think I'm going to build a chest room over here. If I had the wood to do it, that'd be nice. 30 wood for a barrel. Alright, we're going to start with some chests. We'll upgrade the barrels later. Grab some more wood. How's the durability looking? Pretty low. Alright. How much wood did that just get me? 38. So I can build 1, 2, 3, 4 walls before I build 2 chests. So I'm going to build... Ooh, how much is it for a door? Yeah, we'll make a door. Disassemble that. And then we'll come back and build our walls in later. We're going to build chests. No, for the sake of this. There we go. I'm going to do 1 and 2. And we're going to dump all of our stuff in here for now. Actually, coins I'm going to keep on me. Alright. What's weighing the most? Is it these eggs? We're going to put those eggs away. I swear there's stone in here. if you're just going to put stuff in here, well, might as well keep it in there as well. That one is 10 weight. We'll put that away. And there we go. We're going to use these manuals on Foxparks. Give him some levels. What is he up to now? 18. That's pretty good. Alrighty. I am going to make... We'll make 50 PAL spheres real quick. What we need to work on doing is getting down to the sealed realm of Terraria so we can start running through there and getting some weapons and pals from there as well. I think that'd be pretty useful. Did I put? No, I didn't put my green spheres away. I think the sooner that we can get down to that area, the better off we will be. Alright, so we're back. The base has a little more progress. I made a repair station and got my axe repaired. I got another chest built. And I believe that's about it, actually. But we have all of our PAL spheres made. And we are now going to go attempt to capture our first chillet. Getting this chillet would actually be very huge. Because once we make the saddle for it, I believe we should be able to swim over to the sealed realm then. And we can start doing some early runs, getting some schematics from that as well. Which would be very nice. I know most of it we won't be able to make for a bit, because I'm pretty sure a lot of it requires PAL metal or refined ingots. So we won't be able to make much of it. But we can still start getting some schematics in the first place. Start getting stacked up on hollow bars, because we're going to need a lot of those throughout the series for crafts and repairs and all that jazz. Here we go. Here's our chillet. Level 11. We're going to spawn our Foxparks out. And I got 50 spheres and a mega sphere to get to work on this guy. Wow, that's a lot of damage. We're gonna call it war for him, and we're gonna try and capture it now. Nice. We have our first chillet of the series. Obtained chillet token. Nice, nice, nice. That is quite huge, and it only took 2 balls. We are going to start putting some more into work speed. Getting that work speed up is going to be pretty vital. Alright, I'm going to come down here and get this fast travel point to go back with. Nice. That's right, our base is up here, kind of towards the middle of the map, I want to say. I know the middle of the map is more up towards Panthalus, but we're getting close enough to that. Campfire, shoddy bed. We need a campfire. Campfire. We'll build this down like right here. Oh, you're getting pretty low on sanity there. And then we're going to build my shoddy bed up here. I don't believe I have enough now. Where is it? Infrastructure, 20 wood. Let's grab our 20 wood. 22, that should be good. Let me jump. Alrighty. How much did I actually get? 26. I can build 1, 2, 3, 4, and should still have enough. Yeah, nice, nice. Let me build this out of the way so I have a little more space for my crafting stations there. And there we go. We can upgrade our PAL box again. Build a feed box, and I need to build 3 straw beds. Alright, I can do that. Not too bad. Gonna gather some wood for the straw beds. And what does the feed box take? Just wood. 20 wood though. Alright, so we need a total of 40 wood then. Which I believe we're gonna hit. Yep. We are going to infrastructure, build a PAL bed here, and another one on this side. Nice, nice. And then we also need to build a feed box, which trying to think about how to do this. We can build some of our farms right here, which means I can put a feed box right here, because we'll have enough space for the berry farms back in there. Let me get a wall down here and a wall down here. And then I need 10 wood and we can start building some berry farms. Get the herbal to start planting. And then I can water it myself. And then the herbal should come gather them as well. First berry farm. Here we go. Nice. I'll go ahead and get these planted. Actually, I'll let Herbal work on that. Alrighty, so we made some pretty good progress this episode. We got a base built. We got our very first chillet. Actually, let me grab the chillet. We got our very first chillet. No passives, but that's alright. We can always go back and grab some. Oh, he does cooling as well. I forgot about that. That's going to be helpful. We can always upgrade him for cooling later on. So yeah, we can go ahead and call this episode here. After obtaining our chillet. Our chillet. I love chillet. Yeah, we got a base built. We got a chillet. We got a herbal. We did a little more exploration, so we have a little more of the map unlocked. I think our goal for the next episode is going to be get down to the sealed realm down in here. I think that'll be a pretty good goal. Alrighty. That's going to be it for this one. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.